Hi, it's Chris Watkin here, and I'm joined by the awesome Ashley McKella, who is a director of Agent CRM and a young fighter brand of a CRM. Nice, and thank you for joining me today, Ashley.
Thank you.
Good stuff, good stuff. Ashley, I want to ask you a couple of questions today, but the first one in this particular video is why have legacy CRMs, or as I like to call it, the old school stuff, stifled out UK estate agency? Talk to me.
Sure. So, in agency world, the CRM is the hub.
Of course it is.
It's where everything happens, everything starts, everything begins, and everything ends. Okay. And what the agents are doing is they want their CRM to become the truth of all of their data, but very often it's not the case. And as we get bigger and bigger, and as we grow and we take on more customers, we find out more pain points around what it is that their current provider isn't doing or isn't willing to do.
And what aren't they? What can't they do, and what aren't they willing to do? Tell me some stories.
So, interaction, integrating with some of the other business processes, not so much the agent processes, but the business processes, as in your marketing, your accounts, your general customer feedback and customer data.
Okay, so this API thing, is it? Is that I'm not technical, by the way, but is that what that is?
One form of it, yes. So integrations via API. API is probably the newest form of integration, and definitely the quickest, but by no means the only one.
And someone said to me once is that there's no point in having integration if it isn't two-way, because some are very one-way but not going back the other.
Very, very true. So again, and you'll see that, maybe not you personally, but that is definitely the case when you come to some of the bigger integrations and some of the companies that are a lot more established in the market. They want their integration to be featured upon their platform. So for the agent, it's great because they integrate with whatever it is, but not so great because it doesn't feed back into the CRM, where our thought and our perception is that if we do something on the left, we want to see it on the right, and we want to be notified back on the left side. So everything that happens should be two-way, but that's for some reason doesn't happen too often.
Why do you think? What's the issue here? Is it the CRMs wanted to protect themselves? Is it a lack of spending money?
I think it's one part not being able to move with the times. I think another part of it is trust, but I think some of it is also knowledge, right?
Okay.
You deal with an agent, right? You've got 10 customers. They all want something completely different. One person wants WhatsApp, another person wants to integrate with Zero, another person wants to integrate with Twitter. This one hates Twitter, loves Facebook, and that type of thing. It can sometimes be, a sticking point. But if you are integrating with a service, another provider, then it should definitely be a two-way API, a two-way connection. And you mentioned API, it's just the speed. Nobody wants...
And double entry. I can't be doing with logging onto one system and then logging onto... Oh, it's a pain in the arse. Sorry, the technical term that is.
No, it's exactly what I hear all the time.
How do you ensure that you work out what your CRM, and this isn't a plug for your CRM system, Agent CRM, but how do you ensure someone might want something totally obscure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you work out what gets integrated and what doesn't?
So they have our standard integrations, which is in our roadmap, is what we was going to do anyway.
Yes.
Or they have their custom integrations, which is, guys, we cannot live without this. This is what we do. This is part of our process. We need this, otherwise we won't be a customer of Agent Hub.
What do you think this is, when you say stifled UK estate agency, what are we talking about? Fees or listings or anything else?
All of the above. Fees, listings, properties, access to their own data, to manage their own data. It all comes under one umbrella.
Okay, so this is deliberately not a promo for your business, but what makes Agent CRM so different?
because you control what you want to see in your CRM. You control what integrations you have that are A, a service integration, or B, a property integration. Service integration, we don't really need to worry too much about because we get a lot of that from our Salesforce partnership, right? Because they, you can access those on the Salesforce App Exchange.
Okay, so is your CRM system built on the Salesforce platform then?
Correct. We're an official Salesforce partner.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the best CRM system in the world?
When they cut my wrist, it bleeds blue. It's the only CRM, honestly.
Okay, so does that mean that because you're not building a brand new CRM system like everyone else, you're building it off a tried and proved and tested thing that integrate, there must be someone who's selling widgets, has got a widget that allows you to Twitter to talk to Salesforce. Is that what you're saying, that you can bring that in? So it's not as if, you're a relatively small firm, although to be honest with you, I'm quite impressed with the numbers of the amount of agents you've got, so well done on that.
Thank you.
Would it be fair to say that you're the leading CRM provider and you're basically piggybacking off Salesforce and all the great things that does? And again, this isn't a promo.
I'm not going to say that we're the leading CRM provider yet, but yes.
Are you the leading CRM provider that uses Salesforce?
Yes. We're the only people in the UK and Europe to be a Salesforce partner to provide a property application on that platform. Yes.
Impressive. Well, the Salesforce doesn't need any recommendation. It goes without saying, and to be the only one, So basically, what you're saying is that because you already have, how can I say, you already have a structure and a system with the Salesforce CRM system. It's not as if because you're small and you lack money, it's not an issue because someone's already spent the money already, haven't they? You're just applying it to estate agency. Is that right?
I would definitely say that 60%, 70% of our work has been done already, but that customization of getting our package to a property state is a big job, but we've done that, so that the customer doesn't have to. And that's why a lot of agencies will be a little bit hesitant to deal with Salesforce directly because they still have to fully build out that package.
So yeah, people could go to Salesforce, but you're basically specialized in estate agents using Salesforce.
Yes.
Good. Well, in the next video, I want to talk about how old school CRMs have smothered the challenger portals, and how that that has made agents become to the bigger portals. But I just want to say thank you for your time today. I just want to say for the record, Ashley's not paid me a penny, nor his firm Agent CRM. She says I've been following on social media, and I was quite impressed with him. Had a chat with him a few times, and thought, he's a decent bloke. I like him. That's why you're here today. So thank you for your time today, Ashley, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.